Well, hello. We are here. We're doing it one more time. Yes, thanks for joining us or watching this later or whenever you're watching it. We're going to do the Outerlands one more time. So hopefully everyone will die and then it'll be super epic and fun. Anybody else? No? Any opinions? All right.
I mean, look,
Find out what we
that's how Malice Muck got into her thing.
So
Blades of Glory.
if you like what you're seeing and you like some of this stuff that we've been doing on this one here on Offworlders system, make sure and check out Chris Wolf, Olivia Gulen. I did tag them again in our Twitter post as we're streaming on there also. So make sure to check them out because they're doing some other cool things. They're not just, it's not one and done Offworlders and then they move on. So check them out, but we're going to do this one more time. We'll see what happens because I'm going to give this right over to Patrick and we can continue this, the carnage? No, the flames. Whatever you want to call it. It's all you, sir.
Hello, hello. It's good to see everybody once more. And, I mean, not for the last time for us as players, but for the last time probably as these characters. The crew of the Phoenix has begun their sort of last big heist to make that last bit of money they need to pay off the Bimori mafia to pay out, to come out of this ahead in life, not having to commit to such scant trials of being outlaws and mercenaries. Chance to win big with 8K credits on the line to really help you guys out in whatever path you take from here. But of course, life is never as easy as that. As the crew having gone to Ignis Fortuna, it's the planet of Dragonara, the sort of casino world, as it were. You met with a contact that Ash had made back from his days working with Talon Squad, B Laser. Arranged a meeting with you and Wilhelmina Scar of the ICA, sort of one of these, I think it's Iridas Corporate Alliance, I believe is what I called it. Iridis. One of the big.
I wrote it down as Iridius or something.
Iridius.
Oh, Iridius. I don't know. Anyways.
The Iridius Corporate Alliance, the ICA, who had won the trade war, as it were. Then led to the HOTF being dismantled and all those companies being bought up by other companies and new alliances being formed. That's just how it works. But as you had made the deal and your contact, Wilhelmina, left, you notice that some sort of corporate military lander with the initials WM on it began to descend as Ash, your bird, your sparrow, correct?
Yep.
Was knocked down by a mechanical version of it as younger clones of Nueva Talon Squad appeared to do what? We don't know yet. Guns haven't been drawn or fired. As you guys sit in the Salted Bay in the Gold Striker Casino.
In Ash's eyes, shots were fired.
That's fair. Completely fair. At the same time, Kira having ventured out from the ship to go pawn off Charlemagne to get his own body, whatever reason.
Put the idea in my head.
Yeah, no, I'm here for it. Mother Brain aboard the Phoenix detected a signature of Saul Borrington and his ship, the Excitement, becoming, sort of transiting in system, at the same time as two repo agents from Morgus Exotics appeared next to Kira to reclaim their goods, as it were. Of course, Malorus being in his unresponsive vegetative state, I mean, fungal state, really. was still kind of left aboard the ship. And I don't know who wants to start, because when we start this, it's just gonna go downhill from here.
I mean,
Dramatically, it
Yeah,
makes the most sense to start with Mal, I would think.
I'm good with that.
Just
Have a good
because,
game,
like,
Mark.
Mal's waking up to blaring alarms with zero context.
fair.
Yeah, so Marvin, introduce yourself.
So hi, I'm Marvin. I'm coming back from about COVID, so sorry if I'm a bit shaky tonight, everyone. But I'm good. Today, I'm going to be playing Malaris Bimwari, also known as the Ghost of Bim. He is a three-eyed, butt-hated alien with psychic powers, who's undergone a bit of a fungal metamorphosis since the last game I was on, since he was horribly wounded and stabbed. And he's just been going through his fungal state, healing all of that, while also going through a bit of a change due to this awakening of his psychic powers. A bit more of an awakening. We'll see what that means soon.
Okay.
Shall I go?
Yes, so you emerge from your cocoon of sort of fungal growths that had concerned the group, but it just turned out that this was a metamorphizing state. Your
Yes.
chrysalis, as it were. What does Bim, does Malaris look different coming out of this?
Well, he's still the same as he is, kind of pale. I never really described it. Kind of beige skin, like you would think of as a mushroom.
Yeah.
And also, the glorious glutes that composed his head have now metamorphosed into a fruiting body of a mushroom cap. So, it's basically a mushroom cap around his head. Still has three eyes, but it's kind of a bit bigger now. And if you could feel psychic energy, you could feel it like pulsating from him now. Like his body needs to go through a change to contain all that power.
And I think as you awaken from this, you can kind of feel your psychic energy sort of rippling out across. And you detect a distant sort of ping, a familiarity of another mind, similar to yours, from your same spore root, turn in your direction.
Ah,
As you can tell, Meraspis is on this planet and knows you're here.
Erasmus. He found me. And what's that infernal racket? What happened to everyone? Oh dear, my head. What the?
Hi, yeah, MB here. We're on an attack on all fronts. Good morning.
You're not trying to kill us again, are you?
No, not this time.
Oh, thank Bim.
All the other enemies that you made, though, currently are.
Everyone?
Yeah, I think pretty much all of them. Not the police force, but other than that, you
Oh.
got it, champ. You know we could always abandon the planet and just take off and go into hyperspeed.
You say that, but MB, you realize as you're having this conversation, there are other life forms on board that are beginning to mess with your systems.
Oh, I take that back. There are actually other life forms on board already. Can you kill them? Thanks.
Where's the rest of the crew? Where's Ash and Jack and
I'm going to
Kira?
start using flamethrowers now. I've got to really focus on this attack.
Oh dear.
So, Malaris, you're on the ship. You're alone, and there's people on board who aren't your team.
Well, Malaris, things seem to be, well, not very good. Now, we could just run, but there's still people on board the ship. Need to get rid of them. And Erasmus is out there. He won't leave me alone. Need some glorious Bim. I could use some guidance right now. And he's going to do premonition.
Okay.
So, what is the most likely thing to happen should Malaris try and take out these intruders? If I remember, that's how it works.
Yeah. If you try to take out these intruders, you'll save the ship from dismantling.
Okay. That seems pretty good. And I'm the only one here to do it besides MB. Hopefully she's able to work with me, alright? Got this mushroom cap for a reason now, let's get to it! He kicks down the door, psychically.
Okay, yeah. Just this door is ripped out of its frame, and you step out into the corridor and you turn and you see they're armored, but you see the logo of Morgus Exotics and then the tag Repo. These are Repo agents from Morgus Exotics coming to reclaim their ship.
Which, as an FYI, you would probably know from previous conversations with Kira, they can't really fight the company that made them.
MB
So-
can't, but Kira can.
Mhm.
But Kira's not on the ship right now, is
Kira's
she?
not on the ship. But as
We'll
you
get to
do that
Kira.
and you turn that, let's go to introduce somebody else in the situation, and we'll kind of just jump around here a little bit from scene to scene. So who'd like to go next?
I could go.
Sure.
I feel like what's happening with Kira is going to go by real fast.
Yeah,
be honest.
It's linked with what's going on the ship right now. Kira, you are kind of in a street, about sort of heading towards Otto's outstanding ships, when two Repo agents appear, kind of to take custody of you.
By the way, I'm Kat. I'm playing Kira, a synthetic. We kind of covered that. Anyway, oh, hi. Glad you're finally repossessing me, honestly. It's, I've been pushed beyond my parameters and I'm very confused. Can you give me 1 second? And she communicates back to Captain Jack, since Captain Jack is technically her owner.
Yeah, Captain Jack, you get a communication beep.
Oh, maybe Michael's not hearing things.
Oh, so you're calling me?
Yeah, calling you.
Kira's calling you.
I think, am I in a position where I can pick up? I mean, I know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So are we we're surrounded by the Talon Squad?
We'll deal with Talon Squad here in a second. You're getting communication from Kira trying to contact you.
All right, I'll definitely hold up the finger, oh, hold on a moment.
Yeah.
And I'll buzz her through. Kira, not really a good time.
Oh, I know. I'm just being repossessed right now. I just thought I'd let you know as a courtesy.
What? You're being
Yeah,
repossessed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shut down Fido. Sorry.
Oh, no. No one's taking Fido. No one's repossessing you.
Okay, well, they're kind of in the middle of doing it right now.
Okay. I want you
Uh-huh.
to tell them
Mm-hmm.
to fuck off. Can we do that? Can we just tell them to fuck off, please?
Okay, sure. Just 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my current owner would like you to fuck off.
They kind of stop and cock heads towards each other, and you can hear their stun guns revving up.
Oh dear.
Oh, I think
Okay.
they're about to stun me, sir.
All right, Kira. Here's what I want you
Yes.
to do.
Okay.
Are you in a position where you can grab one of their guns, use one of them as a human shield, make them stun him, grab his gun, stun the others, say some cool one-liners, and walk away? Can we do that? Is that a possibility right now?
I can certainly try. And she tries
Okay.
to run that program.
Yeah. Do some cool shit and escape is what I want you to do.
So, Kira, you've been given a command,
Yep.
followed by a secondary command as well.
Yeah, I believe the command was get one of them, have them shoot the other one with their gun.
Yeah, grab one as a human shield, grab his gun, spin him
Yeah.
around so that he takes the shots, and as he falls, you pull his gun out, blam, 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 blast the other ones, say something cool, and then run away.
Okay,
You're gonna
great.
go back to the ship.
Will do.
All right, Kira, I know I can count on you.
Great. So here's a thing I've been working on, at which point, like, her hand melts and releases a biological agent on one of the two
Perfect.
one of the two people trying to capture her.
Yeah, this is a nanite swarm, correct?
This is a nanite swarm.
A paralytic. I remember.
Yes, paralytic. So that this way it's easy to grab him and turn him around and shoot the other one.
I
But
think
it's like she just suddenly has like a skeleton like robot hand, because this, when she releases the nanites, they just literally tear through her flesh.
Whoa.
yeah, I think this is. I feel like this is agility, but it's tech. Like,
Yeah.
you definitely put tech on this.
That's what I figured. I am at a 10, and
At a
with
10.
with no way of getting a crit. So
Yeah, the guy, like, as the swarm of nanites just clouds around one of the guys, he starts screaming, button up, as he's like trying, like, he thinks it's like some gas or something, and he begins like tighten something on his helmets. When suddenly he kind of goes stiff as a board and begins to fall.
yeah. At which point Kira moves behind him, and she's going to do a hijack on the nanites inside of him.
I don't think you need to do a hijack on them because you control them already.
Oh, great. Then she just controls it so his hand comes up and shoots the other one.
I will say that this will still be there's still probably another agility.
Sure.
I think, like, it's about reaction time, not about
Yeah,
your
this is
capability
reaction
tech.
time, not how fast she can think. But I'm guessing I'm still using her tech ability here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this time out I have rolled a 6 and a 1. So I'm going to re-roll the 1. And I got another 6.
Yeah, absolutely.
Da,
The
da,
guy,
da, 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 da.
the guy spins around. It's not a pleasant sound as he does so. You can't tell if it's bone or armor crunching, but something crunches as he just goes and tases the other guy, who was like in the middle of trying to like mess with his sealing system on his armor, and then just gets dropped.
At which point she
you
said,
know well enough that he's probably dead.
right.
He
that-
could be dead if you want him to be dead.
He didn't say keep them alive, so yeah, I'm pretty sure they're probably both gonna die, to be honest.
The guy, the paralytic, probably won't die, but he's injured severely. He won't be
Yeah.
facing it for a while.
Yeah,
And
because his
the other
muscles and
guy-
bones weren't really doing the things he wanted them to do.
Yeah, and the other guys in cardiac
little bit-
arrest are being shocked.
So after that, like, and they're both on the floor, she goes, something cool, and then runs off.
Oh.
And from that, we're gonna switch perspectives to the Gold Striker Casino, the Salted Bay restaurant. As Ash and Rattlesnake Jack, you are facing down the young cloned members of Talon Squad when they're in, I'm saying their heyday, their prime, but circa like 10 years ago.
Is there an Ash clone? Like, is Ash?
Is
clone?
an
yeah.
Ash clone.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
So with my shoot first, I immediately grab my dagger and chuck it at the bird that's assaulting my bird.
Certainly, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just an attack, right?
I'm basically doing a distance throw with my combat knife.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Plus agility makes it an 11.
Yeah, absolutely, that hits. Roll weapon damage for your dagger as you strike this bird.
Would this be considered a ranged attack?
I think so. Yeah, if you're
AKA
throwing it, yeah.
A way that I can use my dead eye.
Yeah, if you're throwing it, certainly.
Okay, that's cocked. Yeah, there we go. Total of 6 damage.
6 damage. You absolutely obliterate this mechanical bird. As it just kind of crumples to the ground, and your sparrow sort of wriggles itself free and then flies up to your shoulder as the other Ash sees this and cries out.
No one messes with my bird.
Ooh.
No one messes with my bird, and he just starts fucking firing.
Okay.
Um,
I'm immediately gonna beeline it to my gun.
yeah, you guys jump off to the sides. The crowds in here begin to scatter.
Are we
no
fighting now?
no one
That's-
has been harmed yet, but now there's chaos surrounding you as people are running kitchens, running for the emergency exits, running for the front door past these armed mercenaries, milling about in here because they don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
So we're still in the restaurant, right?
You're still in the restaurant.
Okay, we're just like running out of the private room we were in.
You guys were in the middle of it. You were in a private room.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're just okay. I'll just tell Fido like, stay close, buddy. We'll get you through this.
Okay, that's really great.
I don't think we actually introduced who's playing Rattlesnake Jack and Ash at
That's
this point. So
fair
let's
point.
go with that. Yeah, let's make sure we, as you guys dive for cover and sort of get a close up on each of you, kind of conversing.
Yeah.
Wants to go first?
Well, since I went first, I'm Nick, and I am playing Ash, the original mercenary of Talon Squad. And yeah, like I said, no one messes with my bird.
Fair enough. And last but not least,
And I'm Michael, frequent game master. Very happy to be playing though. And I'm Rattlesnake Jack, the outlaw playbook, and I'm the captain of this whole crazy space crew. You know what? By now, we're not a crew. We're a family. Families
eat
fight
barbecue.
together.
And right now I'm playing Fido, the metal dog.
He's
One
part
of
of the
many
family
hats.
too.
I've been told that I'm very good.
So Rattlesnake Jack, Ash, Fido, you're pinned down currently.
Mhm.
So we got. Is it just Talon Squad or is it like them and?
It's just Talon Squad.
Okay, I'll be like, Ash. What the hell is going on? Like, it's like you and a bunch of your friends, but like they're not you. Like, what's going on? I don't understand.
Just take them out. Don't give a
Alright,
shit about
like-
them.
Okay.
All right, says Fido, and like moves up from above the table and tries to blast them with their laser
No,
eyes.
Fido.
Okay, yeah, make me definitely an agility roll here.
Yeah.
You're trying to shoot them.
Yeah. I have got. I mean, if I'm using Kira's agility, I don't really know with the drone, but if I'm using her agility, then I have a success because it's 5 and 4 and 1.
1-1. It is your drone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say use your agility.
Okay, great. Then it's a 10.
Roll damage.
Okay. They only have a D6 damage. There are no modifiers because they didn't get upgraded. That is 4.
Or yeah, you hit. Which one are you targeting? There is Ash, and then 3 others.
It's weird for them, in their opinion, to like shoot at Ash. So literally any of the other ones.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, B laser gets hit and kind of stumbles a bit back, burning sort of laser wound in their arm, but they're still up.
Okay.
Hurt.
Then they just hover low and are right back behind the table.
Okay.
So I know like what they didn't allow us to bring weapons in, right? So we don't have our major weapons. I know I asked to get the ceremonial chainsword in, and they said it was okay. I think.
Yes, you still have your ceremony chains, but you don't have your jetpack.
Does Ash have anything?
Not
No.
anymore.
Oh, okay. We got to get out of here and get our weapons.
Everything's at the front door.
Mhm.
Okay. Is there like a cart, like a rolling cart where they would carry, like desserts or food and like roll them around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, interesting idea. All right, so they're all in like one area, or is there anyone that's like?
They're in the front. They're kind of lined up, not like in a line, but
Oh,
they're kind
okay,
of
so
all
they're- all right.
clustered in the front.
I want to do a running jump to the rolly cart, jump on it. Like use my momentum to send it rolling along like some kind of crazy skateboard. Bust out the chainsaw sword and then like whooshing, swing it down, do a mounted attack, hopefully clearing the way to the door so my friends can follow me out as I ride this thing out of the door like it was a majestic steed.
I mean, you do know B laser has already been harmed, so that might be your.
Yeah, I'm
one
like,
you can
let's get
take
out of
down.
here. This will be my crazy rolling cart chainsaw battering ram.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be an agility.
Okay. I gotta ask, is it reckless?
So yeah, it's reckless. You're
Awesome.
running to a bunch of armed people who have guns.
Hell yeah. Alright, so that's +3. I mean, all I have is sneak and survival, so I guess I don't think it's adding any of that.
Not for this, no.
Okay, it's
Let it-
still a +3. Let's see how we're doing. Urgh. It's real bad, guys. It's a snake eyes. It's 1-1.
Oh, but you
Yeah.
get to mark experience.
I do, which is usually I rarely get that experience that way because I roll pretty well for some reason. But this time, hey, you know, sometimes you eat the snake, sometimes the rattlesnake eats you.
Can we put a narrative spin on this failure?
Okay.
At the time you're about to do like your maximum badassness, you get the call from Kira of like, okay, I did what you said and I'm going back to the ship. Do you have any further orders?
Kira,
I
nice to
love
meet ya.
this. Yeah, absolutely. You run, you dash, you hop on this thing, you have your chainsaw out, you're sailing across this room, and you get the call, and you put your finger up and you like try to pause it like a video game, and you just crater into one of like a banister, like a low wall kind of near the front, and you just go, you know, head over heels over the wall onto the ground. I think that was pretty bad.
Do I like fall on the chainsaw sword? Because like,
I mean, I think it opens up the opportunity for them to shoot the crap out of
yeah,
him.
or shoot me. I mean, you
Pretty
know,
much.
as hard as it may seem to believe, sometimes chainsaw stunts go wrong.
I think what happens is that like you do get shot. You're gonna take 6 points of damage
Oh my god.
Yeah.
as they just lay into you.
I do have 1 armor, so that's 5 damage.
It's 5, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
That's pretty bad.
I will also what happens also part of this. You get shot and you kind of tumble. Your chainsaw does get caught in the wall and sticks there as you flip over. You're not in direct line sight of them, but your blade is currently chainsawing through some wood.
Terrible. All right, Ash, it's all on you. Save me. Save us all.
As this happens, I do want to switch way to the next scene. Kind of jump around and go from scene to scene. Let's do Mal. Let's do Malaris. You're on the ship. You see there's a repo agent kind of sitting in front of you. Turns around, with a shotgun with a shock gun, his stun gun. It looks like a rifle, essentially.
Shotgun. I'm going to do what Malaris does best. He's going to try and tap into his psychic power to make his voice sound a bit deeper. It says, "You stand in the presence of the ghost of Vin, now awakened to greatness and glory. Tell me, do you truly want to point that weapon at me?" Trying to manipulate him.
What is your intended goal with this?
Intimidate him into giving up and running away.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a willpower manipulation if you have the skill.
Yep.
This
With
is
my
very much
one
willpower.
die. I rolled 2 6s.
That's-
One die. That's a 14 total.
I mean, 2 sixes
Six
is a
is an
critical.
automatic
It's
success.
a crit.
Critical.
Yeah. You
This
got
I
crit.
never get that on 1 die. This little thing. I love you.
The dude kind of like drops his gun, pulls something up on his wrist computer and says, "I think we have the wrong ship," and he just kind of runs past you and off, kind of down into the cargo, like jumps into the cargo hole. You hear something clatter as he rolls, like, "Oh, my leg! Oh, God, fuck!" And just sort of like you can hear him hobbling out. I will say that I would cause 2 of the 4 Reaper agents on the ship to flee. Who was down the hall, and the hole just like shit, dude, like goes and grabs him and like hauls him. So there are still some life forms on the ship, but you have reduce the number of them that are here.
Molaris breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, I didn't think that would actually work. Okay. Let's get rid of the next two. Hopefully they'll see reason as well. And Molaris strides in confidently.
Okay. You go and begin to look for them. Let's swap over to Kira.
I mean, Kira was ordered, I believe, to run back to the ship.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's running back to the ship. I don't know if anything's stopping her, but otherwise she will arrive there at some point.
Yeah, I think you were a fair distance.
Yeah, I mean, she had left the ship. We didn't really work out how long ago she had left the ship, but I mean, she wasn't like next to it anymore.
No, as you're like sprinting through the streets, like people like getting out of your way. Actually, I think that you basically are sprinting back to try to reach the ship as soon as possible. Crowded, sort of port area, a lot of warehouse, a lot of people with cargo haulers. It's a busy street, and you have some distance to cover.
Yeah. I mean, she's just sprinting, and that's the point where she communicates with Captain Jack. The message that really messed everything up. She probably hears like crash, scream.
A little bit, yeah.
So then she communicates to Ash. Hey Ash, I think Captain Jack might have just died. I'm running back to the ship right now. Is there anything I should do when I get there?
Sorry, I blanked out.
Full in combat mode right now.
Yeah, basically it's just like, fuck, I don't know. Make sure the ship is fine.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I mean, she's just sprinting. I don't know if there's even a roll to make on this, or...
I mean, it depends. Are you trying... I mean, you could wave your way through the crowd. It's a bit slower, or you could try to, like, find a more creative way to get there sooner.
Well, it's not like I ever established that she had, like, jet boots or anything like that, you know what I mean? There are cars around, right?
There are, yeah.
Okay, and I'm guessing that they've got some sort of automation in the future.
There are autopilots on them to put destination coordinates in.
Great. She's gonna find an empty car and hijack it.
The car's locked.
Oh, I mean, the electronic system inside the car should control the locks, right?
It should, yes.
Okay, I mean, she's doing the hijack, you know?
Okay, yeah.
So, see what happens. All right. I rolled a 5 and a 4 on the dice. Hijack, by its definition, is intelligence, so
yeah,
I am at a 10.
Yeah, absolutely. You pump open the car, you hop in. Someone's like, "Hey, that's my car!" As he's like running back towards you, as you screech off down the street.
Yeah.
You just begin to sort of weave, like people like dodging in and out of traffic.
She does have the pilot skills, so she's actually not that bad at driving a car.
But as you approach, you see that there is a heavy-duty sort of like, cargo hauler ship parked not too off that has the Morgus Exotics label on it. And you see that there are two guys, well, one's limping out the front, being carried by his friend. But next to that, you see there is a breaker droid designed to break ships apart for repossession, as it were.
Okay.
As you're flying in, we'll see.
I mean, she was told to protect the ship, so I know what she's planning to do next, but...
Good. So, back at the top. Who wants to go?
Yeah, I think Ash will. How far away is the metal bird / his combat knife?
That's it's maybe 2 or 3 feet.
Okay, so quickly grab combat knife, vault over whatever cover he's got, and he's heading straight for his weaponry. But if he has to, he'll bowl through anyone in the way.
I mean, certainly, yeah. Your weaponry is, in fact, on the first floor of the casino at the entrance. You have a distance to go to get down there.
Okay.
Are we on the second floor then?
On the second floor, yeah.
Okay, so that's a little bit harder. Okay, so change of plans. I'm going to pull through. Well, actually, okay, sorry. Like, all these different ideas are like going into my head.
That's fair.
I'm going to grab yeah, since as far as I know, the other Ash doesn't have his bird, so he doesn't have to worry about that. So he's going to rush Ash with his combat knife, basically jam the combat knife in him and grab his gun at the same time.
Ooh. Is the point of the roll to disarm or to wound?
Both?
I mean, the thing is, like, it's
Yeah.
how you want to roll. Like, if the whatever, like, this dice
Okay.
combination you want to roll. Like, are you rolling to disarm or are you rolling to hurt him?
I think this one will be a knock him down and disarm.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a strength roll.
Okay. Could I add athletics?
Absolutely for that.
All right. With my newly additional strength. Okay. So I've got a 4 and a 3 right now. We'll put it at a 9. So I think I'm going to re-roll the 3. No. That's cocked. Yeah. Ooh, that's better.
Ooh.
New roll is 11.
11. Yeah, you rush over. Roll a d6, and we'll just say that it's half of whatever that roll is.
Okay.
On the top.
That's pretty much a 4.
Okay, yeah. So he takes 2 points of damage, soaked up by his 1 armor.
Yeah.
As you jump over and you stab him in the stomach, and then like grab his arm and wrench the gun free from it.
Mm-hmm.
So you now have a light weapon, but it is in fact a gun.
A light weapon. Okay.
Yeah.
What
These guys
constitutes a light weapon?
they're not packing a whole lot right now.
Okay.
They're most likely they look like they're very concealable weapons.
Yeah. So light weapons, pistols, knives. Okay, so it's probably like a pistol.
It's a submachine gun, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's not like I don't know if I can like take shots at this point, but
Not at this point, but you
Yeah.
have a gun, you are now armed, and you are in fact out of the restaurant. Both you and Jack are technically out of the restaurant now.
Oh, okay. Did I get my sword out?
Yep.
Does that mean Fido's stuck back in the restaurant?
Fido's moved up with them.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
Yeah, Fido is gonna move up with the group. Yeah, you can reach over and pull out your chainsaw. No problem.
Okay, and we get outside. I do have a question about kind of the layout. Is it like a situation where there's like just like a mezzanine, or there's like a balcony kind of like looking down on the first floor?
Yeah, absolutely. Because this kind of is on the second floor. Like there's restaurants and stores up here because it looks down into that sort of pinball-esque centerpiece.
Right, and then down below is the pinball wizard center.
So yeah, so there's like a balcony with like glass and metal railing, and it's probably about a 15-foot drop. It's big.
Okay. All right, Kira.
Hey, what's up? I'm glad you're alive.
Oh, I mean, Fido.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's me, Fido.
Fido, how much can you carry? Like, what's your carrying capacity?
Well, you could just put some stuff inside of me if you want.
Well,
And
can
like their
me-
little
can me-
DeLorean doors on their side pop open.
Okay, not quite what I was thinking. Can me and Ash dangle from you and then we like ride you down?
You could certainly try.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna grab him with like both my hands. I'll be like, Ash, grab onto me, and then I'm gonna like just jump off, and then we'll like ride,
Okay,
sort of
I need
paraglide with Fido down safely to the first floor.
strength checks from Kira. Actually, no. Here's the thing. I think for this drone, it's just a flat roll for strength. I think. Do you have a 0 or is it negative?
It's just a 0 with
It's just
Kira
0?
anyway. So yeah.
Roll it just a flat 2d6, and then Jack, I also need you to make me a strength.
I rolled a 10, 6 and 4.
Oh, thank you.
These
Thank you.
dice are freaking hot tonight. I don't know.
Yes. My strength's +1. Is this reckless?
Yes, this is very
Oh, yeah.
reckless.
Okay. All right, come on. Good luck. Good luck. Ooh, so close to a super success. That is a 9.
9. You
Marshall.
grab onto this ash, just kind of like clutching
You
around.
know what?
Yeah?
I'm gonna do it. It's worth it here. I'm gonna spend my lucky to make it a super success. So I'll
Nice.
Super success.
yeah,
Oh, that's right. It bumps it up.
yeah. So it was a basic success. Now it's a total success.
Okay. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you jump off, paragliding, Legend of Zelda style, off of the top. Obviously the jet propulsion systems on Fido aren't enough to get a whole lot of horizontal distance, but it is enough to not, cause you all to crater into the ground as you zip down and land in the center. The guys, the Talon squad behind you, sort of rear out, and they look like they're gonna try to shoot, but they realize how many people are down there, and they rush for these stairs.
Ah, losers taking the stairs to the jumping off the balcony.
Yeah.
We're not
By the-
stupid. Talon
by-
Squad is
by-
not stupid.
By the way, Fido's trying their best to not aim the jetpack feet at the people hanging off the bottom of them.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's very weird. It's very awkward, but you do all manage to land, and Fido is not just obliterated across the floor. That would have been, if you rolled a critical failure, that would have been just great.
Oh man, I was so
It would have
bad.
been bad news for everybody if that had been
Yeah.
a critical failure. I'm shocked at that roll.
Dude, that was good. That was very good.
It
All
all
All right,
worked
and I'll just
out.
be like, Ash, let's get our weapons, murderize these guys, and get back to the ship.
Yeah, you guys run up the coach check. Do you have your ticket?
Do I have my? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh yes, let me just take all the time in the world to go look through my wallets and the ticket and all that. Oh, by the way, how's the weather?
Grab
Hey,
the-
We're about to be massacred.
Grab
Give
the
me our
shit
weapons.
and I'll cover you. God damn.
Oh God. All right, I'll start like hastily looking through my stuff to find the ticket.
Yeah, you find it. You guys all have it back. As you guys
good.
are handing back your gear. The door nearby on both sides pop open as Talon Squad comes out, and Ash flicks the knife in your direction, and kind of it's right next to your head, Ash.
Damn,
I
you're
guess
getting
Nuevo
fucked.
Ash, or is it?
Yeah, we got to give him like new Ash or I don't know.
it's
Ash
Nuevo.
2 or something.
Because
Nuevo.
the group is called Nuevo Talon Squad.
Oh,
So it's Nuevo Ash.
Nuevo, yeah.
Oh,
Nuevo
gosh.
Ash and Nuevo B Laser, Nuevo Steve 2,
Wow.
and Nuevo
Drake.
Drake. But as you guys are now at the entrance of the casino, let's switch back to who wants to go next, Kira or Malorus?
Well, I feel like we should just keep going in order. So let's have Malorus go next.
Okay.
All right. So Mal's strolling on the ship, trying to find the other guys with his new confidence. It's brimming with psychic power. He's got a mushroom head. Everything's going good today. He even feels confident enough to take on Marasmus.
Who is approaching?
Yeah, I can sense him coming towards the ship, can't I?
You can sense he also is coming with a posse. He has a group of cartel members coming with him.
Oh, crud. So, best thing to do would not be here when they come here. But if I leave with the ship, that means everyone else is stuck here. Okay. Hold down the fort, Malaris. Let's see. Where are the other two Rebel agents on the ship?
They are at Mother Brain.
They're at Mother Brain.
Uh,
Okay.
they're
as you,
Probably trying to remove her.
yeah, they have the computers out. They have, they're beginning the process of taking MB offline.
Alright. Malaris is going to use the psychic power once again. And try and... Do they have guns?
They have these stun rifles.
Stun rifles. Okay. I'm going to try and use telekinesis to pull those stun rifles off of where they are and point them at the agents. Very
Um,
precise movements, I know. So
yes.
DM has to tell me how I can do this, or if it's even possible.
I think this is possible. Um, hmm. This is definitely. I just want you to make a straight willpower roll.
Straight willpower.
Because I don't think any of the skills that are applicable.
Riddle.
And I will say this: if you fail this, critical fail, like if you roll 6 or lower, it's gonna be bad news for MB.
I'm actually good. Rolled 1-6 so far.
Okay.
By the way, MB, talking about MB like pops up wherever you are, and it's like, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is Blurple. Blurple's a great color.
Okay, so I'm not so sure if it's the how I'm rolling or not, but I rolled another 6.
Dude, this is great. Yeah, you roll up.
I'm just. I would show you if I do, but I only have the one die. But I rolled twice and I rolled both 6s.
Yeah, roll me a d6.
Okay. Don't question that. Yeah, don't question it. Just roll it. That's a 2. Okay.
2. You pull these guns out from these guys' grasp. One's on a computer, so like unholsters it and sort of flings in your direction as they both fire off. Both of them are hit. Both have some modicum of armor. They both do take some damage here. I think the laptop the guy was working on shorts. As part of your critical success. You stop them from doing what they were planning on doing, but they're still up. And they draw pistols. Like, they're like, okay, we're into hard targets now. Like, this is...
You know that there are birds that live in the ocean and they're called fish, and they go blub, blub, blub.
But, Mal, you're now staring down 2 Repo agents with pistols in hand.
Do I have enough time to take cover?
Yeah, certainly.
Alright, I take the guns with me, and the ghost of the bin vanishes.
Vanish. Kira.
Yeah.
You are flying in this hijacked car. There's a repo breaker out front.
Yeah. Now I'm sure that she notices the repo breaker before she's like the car is necessarily noticeable to the repo people.
Yes.
Great. Here's her incredibly dangerous and stupid plan. She takes out the flash drive containing Charlemagne and plugs it into the car.
Okay. You see Charlemagne's image appears on the screen in front of you.
Hi. So my intention really wasn't to put you in a car, it was to put you in a new body, but have to make do. Hi.
Yes.
So my ship's being destroyed now, and I've actually gotten a direct command to stop the destruction.
Yes.
I am uncertain. I don't want to really put you in danger, but is there any way that you can project a hologram of me in this driver's seat? I don't know if this car is capable of holographic projections. Usually they use them so they can use the carpool lane if, there's only
Yeah.
one of them in here.
I think you're trying
Oh
to
no, she's
manipulate
trying to
it.
convince this guy. This
Yeah,
is the
this is
willpower manipulation
This is
thing.
willpower
I know.
manipulation.
I'm not even arguing it.
I think the science is there. Like, yes, they do have projectors inside. You have to
She's-
convince Charlemagne to do it.
Yeah, I know. And she's probably not Charlemagne's favorite anything right now. I just failed.
Just.
4 and a 2.
I can certainly.
Barely a
project.
failure, but it's still a failure.
I can certainly project. What do you want me to do once I do so?
Oh, just kind of drive by and see if you can peel any of them off, and I can, I don't know, try to sneak nearer or something. There's a really big droid up there.
The doors lock as you can feel the car just begin to crater downwards.
Okay, so we're on a suicide thing now. I got it.
Oh, you said run by them. I'm gonna run them over. And I'm gonna roll my own dice. from Charlemagne's pilot to try to hit these two guys as they're running out the front. What?
Ooh.
I will give you a chance to escape from the situation without taking any harm. It
Yeah, I
will
mean,
be
well,
an
you said he
agility
locked the. You said he locked the doors. Like, does
I mean,
she have to?
just manual unlocking.
Oh, okay, okay.
But you hear it lock, and you begin to speed, and he is going to crash this car.
Yeah, I will go ahead and try to make an agility roll here.
Yeah, this is agility.
Oh no, not at
no.
all.
Not at all.
Mm-mm.
Our experience.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, honestly, I kind of wanted this to fail, so I'm not even upset. Like, I wanted. I'm like, either this is going to be a great success and it's going to be super cool, or this is the dumbest idea she's ever had and she's going to get pulped. So.
You
Okay.
never know. You might live
you're
through
gonna take 5 points of damage.
Okay, that's actually not so bad. So she's at 8 health. I'm gonna say though that like when she like picks herself scraped off the sidewalk, it's like full on Terminator. Half her face is gone.
Oh, absolutely. That's fine by me. He swings by. These guys turn into red mist on the front of the car, and then he crashes and explodes, casting you from the car. And the droid, this repo droid, just begins to teeter back and crash. It's wrecked. Car's blown up. Charlemagne's dead. And you.
Oh no,
Real
Charlemagne's dead.
sacrifice
Yeah.
for Charlemagne.
Charlemagne's like, I'm gonna go on a blaze of glory, baby.
Yeah. And
He's
that,
already had it in
You're
him.
coming with me.
yeah, I mean that was the other. This is why she took the risk, because it's like I either convince him and like he does stuff of his own volition and keeps himself alive, or I don't convince him and he's probably going to try to kill both of us.
Oh, yeah,
and yeah, and either way it works. So she pulls herself up off the ground with like half of her face off. It's not even quite like Terminator because there's still like a little skin flap attaching it, you know? So it's just like kind of pulled down. And she says, "Killer robot's gonna kill."
But you're at the ship, and you're
Yeah.
technically okay.
Yeah, she's at the ship. The deconstruction droid or whatever it was called is blown up, and that was like the thing she was very worried about. And yeah, she's gonna start limping onto the ship, you know.
Certainly. Okay. As you limp back onto the ship, Jack and Ash, you guys are Ash and Jack. You guys are at the front of the casino. Talon Squad is still on their approach. And you see the person's like, "Excuse me, you can't have firearms in here." And
we're
her
just
head
leaving.
just vanishes.
Ooh, okay. Okay, sorry, I thought they were talking to us.
No, she was like, "You guys can't do that," and they just shoot her.
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
Boy, no, Talon Scott's brutal. All right, Ash, you wanna try and take him here, or should we get back to the ship?
Depends. Do you want casualties or not?
I mean, I'd rather not.
Sorry, do you want innocent casualties or not?
Yeah, I'd rather not. Not doing that.
Okay. Get to the ship, I'll cover.
Okay, sounds
So,
good.
The ship is a distance away. Like
Yeah.
you have at least probably 5-6 miles to even reach the edge.
Oh man, we gotta get a
of the port
ride.
city.
All right, well, Ash,
Can you
let's
carry
see
me
if
on
we
that
can like
jetpack?
steal a car.
Can you carry me on the jetpack?
I suppose so. So my, just like I guess tired. Hope my arms don't get tired. Fido, you can fly along with us.
Sure. I mean, I'm guessing Fido can. They're a drone. I mean,
Yeah, Fido's a lot slower.
I'm not as fast as your jetpack there, buddy. But you
All
know.
right, sounds good. Okay, Ash, welcome aboard.
All right. So as I'm
Really, Fido in the dust
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah, no. As Ash gets picked up, I'm just gonna do a spray as sort of like a get them. What's the word? It's cover fire. What are the words?
Yeah. I think this is definitely gonna be a willpower roll. This is you trying to manipulate them, basically to back off.
Okay.
But I will take agility if you're trying to avoid casualties?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, let's go agility.
Okay. Oh. Just barely a 7.
Yeah, you guys, you spray and pray. Your gun just begins to hear that clicking noise of it going dry. You toss it aside.
Yeah, I'm using I use the submachine gun and just like, oh, this fucking sucks, and toss it.
They are distracted long enough for Rattlesnake Jack to make their escape. Jack, I'm gonna need a piloting. This is gonna be agility.
Okay.
Hold on, no. Strength because you're carrying somebody on a jetpack.
Strength. Okay.
If you have
it's,
pilot, I'll let you use pilot.
Ooh, I don't have pilot.
It
Is it
only
reckless?
has pilot on the ship.
Ship.
Yeah. Is it reckless?
This is very reckless.
All right. Cool. So it's +2. +2. Okay. You guys, the snake eyes. It's another snake eyes.
Oh no.
Hey, I am going faster than you. Whee!
I know. We like crashed into like a billboard or something.
So now we're having the compounding complications. With the 7, as you begin to take off, they kind of scatter, but C2 kind of pulls out a pistol and sort of aims and shoots.
Ooh.
It hits both the jetpack and a shoulder strap, and jettisons it off your back.
No.
I need a agility roll, a straight agility roll from Fido.
Oh, from Fido. I guess
From
to avoid
Fido.
being hit by the
Oh,
jetpack.
For being
Jetpack.
detonated by the jetpack, yeah.
Oh,
That's
no.
like a cruise.
I am at
missile
an
coming
8.
at you.
You got an 8.
Yeah.
how
A
do we
6
determine
and a
how much-
1, and then add 1 for the agility. So
How did we determine how much?
they have 7 hit points
7.
altogether. We decided that a while ago.
I'm gonna take 11 points of damage from an exploding jetpack.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Yeah, Fido is just detonated. And by the way, yeah, you killed your puppy friend.
No.
And
You
yeah,
see
doesn't
this
give a shit.
jetpack fly off, and you see Fido's like playing fetch with it, and then
Oh no.
Just a little fight all coming in. And
I mean, I had a mixed success, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure it
yeah,
didn't quite
it
stupid.
was just a lot of damage.
All right. What happens to me and Ash?
You guys are stranded there. You're kind of, you're now in open area out front of this casino, and there are cars and taxis around, but your jetpack is gone.
Can I see
Okay.
what Fido's last words were?
Sure.
As the jetpack comes flying at Fido, Fido goes, "Hi, Fred." And
No. All right. I
Um,
scream out. Can I do one thing here?
Sure.
Okay. I see Fido, the best boy, just blow up and die in front of me. I look back at Talon Squad, who I blame for all of this. Nuevo Talon Squad. With just a look of purest rage in my eyes, I grab the chainsaw sword, grab the pistol, and just charge straight at them. Like
Okay.
running on top of something to try and like get some air, jump up, firing down, and swinging my sword to the first one.
As this is happening, we will swap to Malorus. You're on the ship. There are 2 Reaper agents coming after you with actual guns this time.
Oh, dear. Alright, Morris. You trained for this? No, I fucking haven't. I only know how to use this thing. He pulls up the revolver Jack gave him. But I don't need it anymore. He throws it up in the air and kind of uses his telekinesis the same way he's using those stun guns. I can do this myself. I wonder, can I use the guns that I have, like, levitating right now and just fire them off?
Certainly, yes. This is going to be an agility roll.
Okay, straight agility. Anything else?
Nope, that's all you got.
Okay, straight agility. Let's see what I got.
everything's just going to hell right now.
4 and a 3. 7, so not a failure.
7, okay. Yeah, the guys step out. The first guy, roll me, since you're fine with 3 weapons, Roll me 2d6 and tell me the higher of the two.
2d6. I
Roll
only got the
2d6
one.
and I don't know, roll it twice and then take the higher.
Okay.
Go with advantage.
I got a 6
Yeah, okay.
and a
the-
1. I picked the 6.
I certainly hope so. You step. The guy steps out. He does manage to get a shot off before you absolutely obliterate him.
Okay.
He does deal you 3 points of damage.
So 2 because I got armor 1.
Got 2. As he steps out, as you can see the bullet fire and ripple through the air, sort of the trailing through your own psychic energy. As it kind of hits you, the revolver shoots off. Both stun guns fire, conducting electricity onto the bullet as it just hits him through the heart, which then immediately stops from cardiac arrest as he is dead.
Oh.
I will say one of the stun guns is inoperable, so you're down 1. You have a gun, you have your regular revolver, and you have a stun gun now.
Very well. Who's next? You want to risk your life against the ghost of Bim?
We'll find out. Kira, you are
Hey.
currently on your feet. There's
Mhm.
just a smattering of blood and body parts.
By the
from
way,
drive-by.
because really quickly, because Fido did have a partial success.
Yes.
Is there any way she managed to get Fido's personality back to her
Oh, yeah,
herself
absolutely, yeah.
before the explosion? Okay.
That's totally fine. Yeah. As soon as you
Give him a Marvel death.
yeah, you're you've an empty sort of chip slot, sort of a
Mhm.
memory core, a personality core for some reason, and it's just whoop, Fido's back.
Oh, hey Fido, did you get blown up?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Thank you for
Yeah,
Aw.
he did. Yeah, I did.
It's
I
okay.
mean, it was pretty cool.
I'll have an I'm glad it was cool. Was it badass?
Yes, I chased the jetpack and it blew up.
Huh. I'll have to do some changing to your code so you don't chase exploding things, but good job, Fido. I'll have a new body for you soon. And she's saying this while she's accessing the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And to be more exact, the containment and you know how earlier doors closed, flamethrowers went off?
Yeah.
She's basically trying to do that to remaining not now on the ship.
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to sort of cordon off. I think
basically cordon off blowtorch.
I think this is gonna be an agility roll. It's tech. This is
That's gonna
Got
say
the
if
skill
it doesn't
roll.
involve tech, I don't know what does. I am not pushing it. I got a 6 and a 5 on the dice,
Okay.
and adding the 1 makes it a 12.
You cordon off. The guy had stepped up after his friend got obliterated. He backed away from where MB's located into a side room. I'm gonna roll. See whose room it is.
Okay.
Even it is Ash. Odd it is Jax. It's Jack's room.
No.
Dives into Jack's room.
No.
Yeah, it's like the door just slammed. Basically, he backs off, and Mal is there, and all of a sudden the door just slams shut, and you hear the sound of blowtorches going off. And Kira's like, "Hi, I've been given an order to defend the ship, so I'm killing things."
Please don't kill me, Kira.
No, I feel like you're on the ship's side.
Yes, exactly.
MD, how you doing?
She's doing okay. She's a little loopy. She's tired.
They were trying to do something to her. I don't know exactly what, but I stopped.
Yeah, it's standard repossession. I'm just going to communicate back and see what's going on, because at some point F1D0 got blown up, so that's not great.
Oh,
Um,
Fido's gone?
it's okay. She patches Fido into the system. Fido, just assure them that you're okay.
Oh,
Hi, Mal. Yeah, I'm fine.
oh, thank Bim. If you died, Fido, I don't know what I would do on the ship.
I
You're
chased
the
the
only one
jetpack and
can really
blew
trust,
up.
You know?
It was nice.
Yeah, Fido chased a jetpack. They're I'm not necessarily the best programmer, I guess.
You program too much. No, you put too much dog personality into fight.
I need slightly more self-preservation, slightly less dog here.
There's a slider scale in the menu.
Yeah.
Dog self-preservation.
I can tell that you've been doing some work here, so that's great. I love your new look and closing the hangar doors. And she's gonna make her way up to the cockpit now.
Thank you.
Certainly.
Where is everyone else? Where's Ash and Jack?
Oh, probably dying. I don't think it's great. I'm gonna try to get the ship over there to shoot things.
Yes, we need to leave here post haste. A very dangerous Bim called Marasmus Benoir is coming here.
Oh, great. Yeah. By the way, when you see me, half of my face is off and my left hand is all robot-y.
Isn't that usual for you, Kira? I'm sorry, I've been asleep, but I kind of remember you being like that before.
That half my face was torn off?
Or something. Didn't you get shot in Charlemagne's?
Oh, one time I got my head cut off.
Yes, I remember that vividly.
Yeah,
Nightmarishly.
So at any rate, yeah, let's go over and save the other two. If you want to, you can communicate with them. Last time I called, I think I really distracted them. Maybe don't call Jack, call Ash.
Call Ash.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
Well, Malaris is going to try and call Ash.
We'll switch to that scene, as is Ash and Jack. Jack, you were leaping into an attack, so let's start with you on this. Who are you trying to hit?
I mean, was B Laser the one who took the damage before?
Both B Laser and Ash and Nuevo Ash have been hit.
Okay, let's go for B Laser because I want to leave Nuevo Ash to Ash.
Okay.
Original Ash.
Ashes to ashes, as it were.
Yeah.
Don't all fall down just yet.
And I want to. I only do 2 attacks, but I want to like get the chainsaw sword, slam it like into his shoulder, try and take his head off, while I shove the pistol into his mouth so it fires into his brain. So if the one doesn't get his head, the other will.
Certainly roll me a Yeah, this is. Oh, this is. Let's. Where are you trying to do the most damage with your chainsaw blade or the gun?
Ooh, I'll say the chainsaw sword. That's a more powerful weapon.
This is gonna be a strength roll.
Is it reckless?
It's very reckless.
Okay, I get +2. All right, let's roll on here. Pretty good. It's an 8 total.
8 total. Yeah, roll damage with your chainsaw.
All right, 1d6 + 1.
Old mixed success.
4 damage.
4 damage. You hit him. It's not a killing blow. As you sort of chainsaw into his neck, you rip and tear up his armor as you sort of the blood and viscera spearing outwards. He does manage to whistle as his bird. I think it was it Rook or Raven? Crow. This sort of awful robotic crow sort of swings down. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay, I'm at 6 left. Or no, let's see. So 2, 7 left.
7 left. As this crow just begins to sort of scratch and peck at your face and your armor. Ash, the Nuevo Biles is almost dead. He's pale, bloodied. His bird's frantically trying to protect him. You still see the other 3 members of Talon Squad.
I feel like Jack's got that under control.
Appreciate your confidence, buddy.
So basically, I'm going to, since we're in the middle of the street, I'm going to basically run back, dive over a parked car, use it for cover, sniper rifle. Could I possibly use Sparrow as a distraction to basically get a beat on Nuevo Ash?
Certainly, yeah. I would just say that if you fail the roll, bad things are gonna happen to Sparrow.
Okay. Yeah. So line up the shot and hiya. Okay. Mixed 9.
Okay.
So
Roll damage.
okay. Do 1 plus. Okay, so. Yep. Oh, max damage for 10 damage.
More than
Nice.
enough. You sight him, bird sort of begins, just kind of bats it away. He sees you landing at your shot and pulls out a pistol to try to shoot you before you punch a hole in his chest the size of a baseball. But he does manage to fire off, and it hits the vehicle that you're kind of leaned over.
Mhm.
And you hear the alarm going off and security systems activating. Protect the car at all costs.
Oh shit.
So you don't know what that entails, but you know that this car next to you, might start doing some weird things.
Fucking rich people in their security systems.
Is that when he gets the message from Mal?
Yes. Mal, what are you trying to send to Ash?
Do I have a communicator, or am I sending it?
I feel
through
like
psychic
we
energy?
have communicators.
We have
Communicators.
communicators.
Dang, I wanted to send it through psychic energy.
You can send it through psychic.
Sure. Have fun with your psychic powers.
Yeah.
Okay,
do that
Right,
too.
do I use the Facebook Messenger? Do I use the phone Messenger? Discord, the psychic?
I just feel like it's more direct.
Certainly, yes.
Ash, do you hear me? This is Malaris speaking into your mind.
Shit, dude. What the fuck? That's all.
No, it's me. I've awakened some kind of psychic power boost or something.
Is the ship okay? Fine. Is the ship okay? Are you okay? What the fuck?
Yes. Yes, there were 4 agents aboard the ship that tried to repossess us and do something to Mother Brain. I killed one, Kira incinerated the other, 2 ran away, and I think we have full control of the ship. Except my Spore brother is coming here with an army, a virtual army of repossession agents. We're going to have to leave and try to pick you up. Can you give us your location?
Yeah, I give him the location.
Certainly, yeah. You get the location in, you get the image. You see on Google Map, you can kind of from the top down.
Yeah, if he's getting images, he also Malaris will also see, like, he'll actually see like the split second before like another like younger Ash just gets obliterated.
Was that a past memory?
Nope. Clones.
What the hell did I wake up to? I'm relaying everything to Kira, give them their location, and there's the younger version of Ash.
Yeah, I'm just double checking that we're not currently locked, that no major damage has been done to the ship before I take us off. But yeah, we should be good to go soon.
Okay.
Now, as you're having this conversation, sort of telepathically, you can feel someone is listening in and kind of beginning to sort of link to you as you hear Marasmus. Malaris, where's my money?
Marasmus.
Where's my money, Malaris?
You traitorous son of a bin! You insult to the glorious glutes that composed your head! How dare you ask me about money?
How dare I ask you about money? You're the one who borrowed it.
And you're the
Ask
one
you.
who tempted me.
Certainly, of course I did.
You are poisonous, Marasmus.
And you see, as you're kind of saying this, you kind of get a clearer vision, and you see, in fact, he has like the fly emerald, sort of red with the white spots on it, sort of highly poisonous mushroom. Yes, I am. I'm coming for your ship if you don't pay me.
You'll not get a single cent out of my wallet. Today, I am taking back my life, Erasmus.
And it's the ship, and you can feel the ship begin to shudder
Oh,
as
shit.
something is holding it grounded.
I can tell it's Marasmus, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to contest this with my own psychic energy.
Hell yeah. This is definitely a wisdom. A wisdom.
Willpower?
Well, yeah, willpower. No, wisdom. Willpower.
Okay, just straight willpower.
Certainly, yes. Unless you think you have a skill you might think might be applicable.
Let's see. Manipulation?
Oh.
I don't know. All it would consist is Smolaris insulting him constantly.
No.
And then culture. This would actually be kind of an honorable duel between Bim. An ancient duel, psychic combat. As to
Yes.
say.
I think I agree. I think by doing this, even on a 10 plus success, it's still going to be like an additional challenge you have to make, but you have the upper hand. On a critical success, you completely win, and if you beat him in this psychic challenge, he waives the debt. But if you lose the psychic challenge, the ship is his.
Very well. Glorfuck, it is Marasmus.
It's a Glorfak?
Glorfuck.
Glorfak is his.
What's going on back there? You're just kind of standing really still, and
All
it's kind of
this is
freaking.
happening in their minds.
It's just kind of it's kind of freaking me out. Like, I mean, I don't think she's reaching you in any conceivable way. She's just
No,
communicating back.
no, it's like a psychic battlefield between these two, just
Yeah.
blasting each other with psychic energy while they're just standing perfectly still to everyone around them.
Yep.
Whereas the squad is basically like, what the hell is going on with them? All right, willpower culture it was, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, that's a 4, and that's the 1. I'm gonna reroll the 1. Nope, it fell. Where is it? Oh god!
Why you on more than one guy?
Oh. This is so tense.
A 4. So altogether, that's a 10.
Oh.
Okay, you begin to have this duel, and Kira, you can feel the ship, like that sort of like violent shuddering that had been kind of like forcing it to the ground, begins to let up.
And that was the only thing. Like, there's nothing else. It's just this force of will that's keeping it.
Yes.
Help.
This force of psychic energy. You can tell that there's something weird going on.
Can she try to triangulate like where this originates?
You can attempt to make me a sensor check to roll
Yeah.
like intelligence and tech. I will say, on a critical you'll get the exact location. On a success you'll have a general area.
On it. Well, I can't get a critical. I rolled a 5 and a 4, but I do have a success. But
Success. Yeah.
there's no way of making a critical out of a 5 and a 4. You know.
You can tell coming from the casino city inwards is sort of like you can kind of almost kind of looks like a large radar blip, but it sort of fluctuates on size, and in this moment where the ship begin to shudder less, or the sort of like this dot begin to shrink. So you kind of tell that there's something inbound in the ship's direction that is causing this psychic energy to happen.
But it's quite a distance from here. He's not standing anywhere near the ship.
No,
as
he's
far as
probably
I
like
know.
at 10 miles at least.
She has no way of hitting something from 10 miles away. So
No.
okay, that just has to be up to Mal, and she's going to just try her best to not distract Mal. I don't think she has any way of helping unless playing relaxing music would help, in which case she will do so.
I do have an idea. You remember how Malaris tried to read the minds of AI all this time, and it just really, really hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if you can do the same thing, but to Marasmus, like interfere in his psychic signal somehow. If you get my drift.
Yeah, this might sound really weird, but the idea is like basically creating a force field on the ship that's just a whole bunch of AI gobbledygook.
You know, I think you can do that. How much supply? You see, you have all your supply today, right?
Well, she used one for the bioweapon, so she has 2 left.
I'd say make me a intelligence roll. Tech applies here.
Mhm.
On a success, it'll be 1 supply. On a mix, it'll be 2.
Yeah.
Crit, no success. They no supply having need to do this.
Let's see. I'm consistently rolling a 5 and a 4 on these dice, so it is a success because adding intelligence, bumps it up to a 11. But
Yeah, so you just kind of begin to sort of program out, and the replicators just begin to send junk, sort of construct after construct, these sort of brainless, not really drones like Fido was, but basically they are empty, voidic, sort of receptacles of nothingness that sort of interact with psychic energies.
all right, the Nietzsche shield has been deployed.
Awesome.
Love that. I will say that on Malorus, on your next roll, because we're going to go back to Ash and Jack next. On your next roll, a mixed successful win.
Oh,
I wanted to be able to help you out somehow, buddy.
awesome. And that's like the best way possible.
Great. Ash and Jack, you guys are going to toe-to-toe with Nuevo Talon Squad.
All right, I want to keep killing B Laser.
Okay, he's almost on death's door.
Okay, I just want to keep chainsawing and take his head off.
Okay.
And
another strength?
Is it reckless? Can I make it more reckless by?
How would you make it more reckless?
Swinging my pistol up and just unloading into his belly as well as I keep the chainsaw around his neck.
Feel particularly reckless.
Okay, here's the reckless thing. I take a grenade as I'm chainsawing him, shove the grenade into his open mouth. That way, when I take his head off, I can kick it with the grenade inside into the other Talon Squad while I run back.
Oh yeah, that's reckless. That's reckless. Yeah.
All right.
So that's bad complications if you fail this roll.
Oh, awesome. Is it strength?
It's strength, yeah.
Okay, it's a +2. I don't think the survival and sneak apply to any of this.
No, not survival. No, not on this.
All right, come on. Oh, yes. Okay, so it's a 5 and a 6. +2 makes it a 13.
Excellent. Yeah, you just chainsaw one hand, you pull a pin, shove the grenade in his mouth, and as you're like pushing him away, you just chainsaw his head off and just toss the grenade over there towards the
Or no,
other
I
two.
put the grenade's in his head. Like I
Yeah,
shoved the
yeah, and
grenade
you
into
toss his
mouth.
head in the direction with the grenade in his mouth. I want you to roll the grenade damage. I think this is good enough. I don't think you could have rolled low enough to not kill him.
Okay. Grenade's a light weapon.
It's just a straight D6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I mean I don't know. I guess is that.
But it does an area.
Yeah, that's
Just
okay.
my gesture
That's
for
pretty
it.
good. All right, 4 total.
4 total, yeah. You throw the grenade over towards them. It explodes and just showers them with shrapnel, both metallic and organic, as they sort of rush to cover. They both take 3 points of damage because they have 1 armor.
Yes.
They're both pretty
before,
hurt.
Before the head gets thrown off before the grenade head combo gets sent to them, I shout out, "This is for Fido." All right, with my anger sated, I will dash back towards Ash. He's behind the car.
You being a dash towards Ash, when suddenly boom, you hit something as a force field was erected around this.
Oh man, I wanted to slide on the hood.
The defense system was that it was a
Oh.
force field.
All right, I crash. I fall clumsily into the gutter, but then I'll spin around and keep shooting at him with the pistol.
Yeah, just taking pot shots.
Yeah.
Ash, you now realize you're inside of a bubble.
I'll shout out like, "Ash, what are we doing here?"
Sort of echoing.
No.
You've Misty Step.
Doesn't take you between dimensions.
Yep. Jeebus. Would I know enough about these kinds of things that I literally cannot get out of it?
I mean, it's not you can't get out of it. You can find the source of the emitter because you're inside it. Like from the
Okay.
outside, these sort of things would take heavy bombardment, like ship-based weapons to break.
Okay. Sure. I'll look for the emitter.
Yeah, just this is gonna be a intelligence.
Oh boy.
What skills do you have?
Athletics and survival. I could
I think this
probably
is
do.
probably survival. This is
Okay.
definitely a hostile environment.
Yeah. Okay. 4 and a 2 so far. I'll see if I can get better on that 2. Nope. Same. 6.
Wah,
Arc
wah.
experience.
Which means I level up.
Hey!
Yay.
You begin searching. You're like, where the fuck is this thing? You're like trying to like get in this car. Like it's locked, breaking windows, fiddling
Can I
about.
can I have Kira communicate with Ash at this point, by any chance?
Sure.
Hey, how are things going on your end? Right now, on our end, Mal is engaging in psychic combat with his brother.
Oh, well, that's
How are you
great.
doing?
I'm
Yeah.
in combat with cloned versions of Talon Squad, and I'm currently in a security system bubble of a car.
Okay, what's the car's make and model?
It's
Oh.
a Subu Yoda. Subu Yoda Camrex.
Or Super Yoda Camrex.
Okay, well, luckily those go to chop shops a lot. Hold on. Here's what you're gonna want to look for, and I'm gonna make I believe this could be a tech intelligence roll without any huge issues here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. I've got a 5 and a 3 and the base 2, so 10. So yeah, you're going to want to look for a small emitter. It's going to be it's a little bit under the hood, a bit on the passenger side.
Ash, you see it's there.
Okay. Would I have to like break a window or something to get to it?
No, you
Or-
could just. I mean, it's you've already broke a window, so just pop the hood.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just pop the hood right open, and you should be able to get at it. You just need to decouple it from the bottom. That's sort of the weak spot on that defense unit.
Fair enough. Well, I guess next round I'll do that.
I'd say as part of
Oh, okay.
Kira's action this turn, you can uncouple it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Kira literally
pops
has
open-
nothing else to do
Yeah.
this turn.
So
So
I think Ash just literally like pops open the car and just rips it out.
Yeah, you just yank. It does the job. Cables dangling from this thing as you can hear this sort of rippling noise of air kind of rushing in a little bit.
okay, now great. When that gets removed, you're going to want to get away from that car because the secondary defense system is going to trip off in about 4 seconds.
Dash away. Mal, we'll end this round with you.
Righto. Locked in mortal psychic combat. Do you know that, I don't know if it was old school Star Trek that had that weird combat sound, the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's playing right now in their minds.
Yes.
I'm just going with full hog on this, sorry.
I love it. I'm here
Wow.
for this.
I'm glad you're getting to do this before it's over, you know?
Yeah. So, psychic combat. Let's roll again. Culture and Nope, that's my die again. Sorry. Got it. Caught it between my legs.
I'm gonna give you a new set of dice.
3 and a 1. This might not be good. I'm re-rolling the 1.
Yeah, don't roll the 3.
Hope you reroll the 1.
3 and a 4, so 9 total.
Oh, yeah.
That is a success. You win the honor duel. Kira, you're kind of helping out. You feel this begin to stop shaking. And Malice, you hear in your head, "Oh, this isn't the end.
It
I'll
is
find
full-
you. And I'm going to turn you into mulch for my brood."
Really, Erasmus? By the rules of Clorthak, I have won the stool and free of any debts I owe to you. You are out of my life forever and now, but the great and glory have been. Be gone!
I just like the idea that you're just standing there though. Like that's all
Yeah.
you are seeing is you're just like
Yeah, he's just like a limp noodle right now, like.
this was a mixed success. So something does there is some consequences to your
Yeah,
action as you do this. I think as you uh, send out this retort, Kira, you can feel the phoenix ripple, and Mother Brain becomes decoupled.
Okay.
She is separated from the ship. She's alive. Don't get me wrong. She's just you have to go in there and physically like manually repair her now to operate MB. Ship still works just fine.
Okay, so I can still pilot it fine without
Yes. Yeah.
her. Okay.
Just,
Just
MB is currently out of action at the moment.
Alrighty.
Someone's got to go cast Spare the Dying on her, but she's stabilized already.
Okay.
It's
At
Cure
this
Wounds
point-
technically. She's stabilized.
At this point, does Malar's come out of his psychic stupor?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Malar's is like, I won. I won.
Congratulations. I would play happy music, but MB's currently disabled right now, so
Oh no. Are we still
no,
floating?
I can still fly the ship, but if we're gonna astronav out of the system, I'm gonna need to reconnect her because we need her processing power to do that.
Okay.
I think that that's fair to say, Patrick.
I'd say yeah.
Okay. Is there anything I can do?
Well, anybody should be able to fly the ship now with the upgrades that we've done to it. That hasn't changed, right, Patrick, even without
Yeah,
MB?
that's all. MB is just basically an assist.
So, I'm still better, but you can pilot the ship.
I think might be better since your technical expertise is better to recouple and be.
Yeah, let me work on recoupling Mom, and you can go ahead and fly the ship. And I think you know where they are, so let's go pick them up. You know.
Yes, I felt Ash's mind, so it should be easy enough to, well, locate them.
Sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna go down and start working on this.
Right. And if anything bad happens, don't worry. I can force field the ship.
Oh, great.
Limited at 10 by 10.
It sounds wonderful. By the way, I literally can't worry about things, so but thank you for treating me like a human.
That's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
So we'll switch back to Ash and Jack. Your time dealing with Nuevo Talon Squad is coming to an end. Good Kira and Mal succeed. Well, I guess as long as Malor succeeds the piloting check, we're fine.
Yeah, I mean we're also 50% through Talon Squad, so
yeah.
So I guess I'll since the field is down, so basically reposition and we'll take a shot at C2.
Okay.
Yeah. That one's cocked. Okay, 9.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to hit C2.
Yeah. Oh, max damage 10.
10. Yeah, C2
wow.
C2's behind something, and C2 tosses something in your direction. As they hop up, you just take off their arm, and they kind of spin back around behind the car they take cover. As tink 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 tink, a grenade lands at your feet.
Shit.
You are dazed. You are sent to the ground in a state of semi-consciousness as a concussion grenade goes off next to you.
All right.
Medical. Someone will need to revive you, essentially.
Ooh, okay, I can do it. I got medical.
There's still Drake left.
It's true. Like Jack did recently take that upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm
But I can't really do it right now because we got,
Yeah.
what's his name? Dagobert Drake?
It's Drake,
Dogbert.
yeah. Dogbert.
Dogbert Drake. Okay. All right, I'll just swing out the my standard issue battle rifle and be like, look, Nuevo Dagobert Drake.
Nuevo Drake.
Okay, I want to do something cool to kill you, but I'm kind of on a hurry here and my friend's hurt, so just die, please. Oh, but I got something kind of kooky about it. Okay. Is the force field like still on the car or?
No, it is not. It's deactivated.
No,
There's
but
a sec-
I
there's a
did.
secondary thing going off. Um, you can hear the sort of high pitched whine as it's about to like unleash like a sonic blast sort of in the
okay.
direction of nearby people.
Sonic blast. Okay.
That's much harder to disable.
Yeah. And the car, like, we can't operate the car at all, can we?
You could push it.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do that. I'm gonna try and push the car. So,
The blast hits Drake.
yeah, it's like just angle to push it around a little bit so we'll hit him.
Yeah, certainly. Make me. This is a strength roll.
Oh, I wish I still had the jetpack. Is it
It's reckless.
reckless? Okay,
This is
good.
very reckless.
Makes it a nice +2. All right, let's have Lux with me. Erg. Does survival or sneak get involved in any of it?
I'll give you survival.
Ooh, okay, it was a 1 to 3, so I had to get a 1.
Be nice. Be generous.
Okay, oof. Well, it makes it a 7.
Okay. You slam into the car. I think you probably dislocate a shoulder doing this.
Oh,
So whatever your dominant arm is, it's currently kind of messed up. But you do shift it up as you hear this. And Drake is just hit with this blast full force. He is rendered unconscious. He is out for the count.
ooh, okay. Do I have time to try and get some healing done for Ash?
You begin to hobble over there. And you can begin to attempt to resuscitate him.
Okay, let me check what medic is real quick.
So-
Yeah, it does. It still takes some time in a quiet. It's in a
Yeah.
quiet environment, but with the medic, you heal +2 beyond what you normally would by spending a supply.
Yes. Kira and Mao. Who wants to go next?
Kira's just trying to hook MB back up. So
Yeah, just a standard intelligence plus
yeah,
plus
I mean,
tech.
this is just
Then here-
intelligence tech. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, right now, I don't know if I want to push it because I have a 6 on one of the dice. I've got a 4 on the other. So right now I'm at a 12. I'm going to push it and try to get a crit. With the idea that if it's a crit, she brings her back online,
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't get a crit, but I also didn't roll a 1, so I'm still at a 10.
There you
Okay. Yeah, you begin to go in there, hooking things up. This is a route. This is easy enough for you.
Yeah.
You begin to hook things up. It does take some time.
Yeah. And by the way, she's checking like her connectivity by requesting a specific song. And when the correct song plays, she knows she's hooked back up. So she says to MB, okay, MB, play the classic song Rock You Like a Hurricane by the Scorpions.
Barracuda.
No, wrong one.
Oh,
Is that the-
very nice.
Okay, so we've got the wrong animal, which means that we just need to do some connecting here.
But yeah, you begin to hook up MB. MB is cycling up. We'll probably make another check to fully get her going.
Yeah.
Malorus, it's your turn.
Okay. Should be mostly the autopilot. I got this. I got this. Yeah.
The ship
I'm
basically
supposed to be-
flies itself, buddy.
I hope so. Do I need to make a pilot check or anything?
Yes, this would be an agility. And if you get it, you have pilot because of the ship itself, so you can re-roll one of those dice.
Okay. That's a 3. And that's a 1. I'm gonna reroll the 1. That's a 1.
Oh,
Still, yeah, that I rolled a 1 twice, and that's a 4 total. I level up though.
You level up.
I'm increasing my willpower to 3. We're all gonna die.
Oh, you had 20 saved up?
I think
Oh,
the
that's
maximum is
20.
Yeah.
I thought
that's
that was 10. My bad.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. I'm going to raise agility by one. Because I think I need it.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
As you're taking off, you kind of go in the wrong direction first, and you back into the Rebo ship that was behind you.
Crap,
Oh,
crap.
how much damage is the ship taken?
The ship isn't going to take any damage, all damage. What happens to the ship is that your guns are messed up. So when you roll with any of your guns, it's going to be you roll 2d6s and you take the lower of the two.
Okay.
Until it's fixed.
In terms of like the damage the guns do.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Sorry. I thought you said the ship would fly itself, so I kind of.
Yeah, no, you have to still put in a little bit of effort there, bud.
Oh, sorry.
But the ship does manage to fly off, kind of
Everywhere.
weaving in and out of the sky.
At some point.
And now remember, you want to avoid the buildings and people.
Oh, crap. Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
You do manage to land it.
How
One of the
hell
gears.
do I land it?
You see this as there's an autopilot and an auto landing function.
Oh, please tell me this works. He presses on the land.
I mean, I would think with the amount that MB's hooked back up is the only reason that it does.
Yeah, exactly. It does manage to land kind of in the area outside of the Gold Striker, which is full of craters, bullet shells, and blood. There's a number of dead bodies out here. You see Ash and Jack kind of dragging Ash into the hold as it closes behind you. And you guys can jettison up into space.
Oh.
Okay, everyone on board? Ernie, let's gun it.
We can't gun it till I get the AI back.
Oh, yeah.
Which reminds me, should she make another roll?
Yes, please.
Oh my. Okay, well that wasn't a great roll. I rolled 2 2s.
Oh dear.
Re-rolling one of them. Okay, it got me up to a mixed success, 8.
Mixed success.
I don't want to fly anymore.
Okay, play Rock You Like a Hurricane by Scorpions, MB.
It plays Rock You Like a Hurricane, but in minor rather than major scale.
Okay, something's still wrong, everybody. I might be able to make a jump, but we might not. Am I simulating nervousness? Okay, by the way, everyone, am I doing an okay job with that?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because I'm really actually not concerned, but I'm trying to, project the air of it.
Yeah, I'm fooled.
Okay, thank you.
As you guys are heading into space, you get a hail from across the galaxy. Someone is trying to contact your ship.
Oh boy! All right, well, let me try and work on Ash while I take the call.
Yeah, roll the medical check.
On screen.
Actually, I think it's just you just spend a supply to do it.
Yeah, it's gonna supply, so 2 out of 3.
As you're in medical bay helping out, the machines also kind of helping you resuscitate him.
Yeah, I think the machines in med bay do something too, but I can't remember what.
I think it's just for like long-term healing.
Might just be long-term.
Oh no, they get +1.
It's an overnight thing, and it's also if a character falls to 0 HP, they can choose to roll the dice until they're back on the ship. But
that was literal just like instant incapacitation. So I don't think I actually.
Yeah, I don't think
you're not to your hit points. You're just rendered semi-conscious. As you're fixing it and you're coming around Ash, the image of Saul Borington appears.
Oh,
Rattlesnake
this guy.
Jack, you motherfucker.
Hey, Saul.
I'm gonna come for your ship and I'm gonna dismantle.
Hey, what's going on? Why Saul mad? Because I'm pretty sure she didn't realize you gave Saul the wrong coordinates.
No.
From what I remember. Like, if we go way back, like, she tried to give the right coordinates and somebody else did the wrong one. So she thought she gave him the right information.
Right. Well, also, Saul's expecting us to, to bring the goods from,
was that Saul?
Yeah,
that was Saul.
Yes.
Saul.
Saul, what we did to trick Saul, just as a quick recap, and this is why Kira's confused. Kira tried to give him the correct location of where the stuff was, and it got intercepted by Rattlesnake Jack and given the wrong information instead. I believe is what happened.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Patrick.
Yes, that sounds correct.
Okay.
Uh,
So unless somebody's told her what really happened in the meantime, she is confused.
Well, we also ripped him off on him because he gave us the coordinates to the abandoned station.
Yeah, the abandoned
ripped him
station
off there,
thing is the only thing that she would think he's upset about.
Yeah.
Is this about the
so we did
abandoned?
all kinds of bad stuff to this guy.
Yeah, we did.
Is this about the abandoned station, Saul?
Of the abandoned station. It's about my crew. They got pinched when I trying to recover some stuff that you were supposed to give to us. Those meal pack things.
Yeah, I gave you the location of those.
Yeah, but they sent me into a trap with the fucking Corvos. So,
Oh yeah.
you know
our
what I'm gonna do
bad.
to you guys? I'm gonna crater your ship. I'm gonna crater all of you, and then I'm gonna send this ship into the sun.
Wow. Hey, Saul.
Um,
Saul, would you mind opening your mouth real wide? I'm about to take like a humongo fart / mega dump in there. Is that okay with you? Can I just like spray my disgusting
you immediately
pathetic
hear
diarrhea
incoming.
dung all over your horrible face? Is that cool with you?
Uh,
All right, bye. And then
You
I'll
hear
cut-
torpedoes coming, and he'd already fired before you started.
Oh, great! And hear my.
I
cool
need someone
sound
to make
moving in
me.
his mouth.
So yeah, the ship is now in combat engagement distance. He has already launched torpedoes.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I feel as though Mal is currently the one that's in the piloting seat. So
Indeed.
Yeah, I'll be
God
like,
help
Mal,
us.
hold on. I'll take over the piloting seat. Why don't you go? Let's man some.
well,
guns.
I mean,
Blow this guy
the
up.
torpedoes are already coming. So
Yeah.
this is
Alright.
happening. Otherwise,
Let's do
Kira
that.
would get up there, who can
All right,
make a pilot.
Mal, evasive maneuvers, man. Let's get rid of those torpedoes.
Would a force field be able to protect us from the torpedoes?
Oh
No. it
Oh
would not.
no.
These are torpedoes. They blow up. A force field might deviate some of the damage. It's either you can attempt to dodge them. You can use your force field. But even on a full 10 success, your ship is gonna take damage.
So gotta have to avoid them.
Ash, do you have a
Ash
question?
also has a question.
I had an idea. I was going to use our guns to try and redirect the torpedoes,
Guns are damaged.
Ooh, love that.
but
They are dead.
it's not about. I can still aim them, right?
Yeah, you can still aim.
And
them
I
if you
can,
want.
yeah,
You'd have to
I'm
rush
not
up there.
really trying to destroy them. I'm trying to just redirect them.
Certainly. You can attempt to do that if you'd like. I would still like a piloting check or some sort of check from Malorus, because this is gonna.
Sure.
Both of you will need this, and if you both succeed, it will reduce the damage a lot.
Yeah, and then I have a thing Kira wants to do that she's frantically doing while all the rest of this is happening. But we'll get to that.
So Ash, I think for you to do this, this is definitely going to be an agility roll.
Mhm.
Malorus also an agility roll.
Also,
Malorus, you get pilot on this too.
okay.
Could I possibly use survival for this?
Not particularly, no.
Worth a shot.
That's a 4. And that's a 4. I have a 9 total.
Yeah.
I can try pushing it, but that might go badly.
Mixed success.
I
7.
think we'll just have to deal with mixed success here because I don't think we want to push it down to failure.
No.
So that was 2 die, reduced to 1.
Oh, okay.
A torpedo is 2d6 plus 1 damage.
Now I have a quick question following this, Patrick.
Certainly. Malorus, you begin to veer off. Ash, you bring the guns about. A number of the guns are currently it's like a full almost like an AA gun. One of the barrels is inoperable from the damage took, but you're still able to fire off and kind of pepper the missile. And as you hit it, you see a detonation.
Mm.
It clusters out, and a number of them go wide, and a couple flash across the ship. The ship takes 3 points of hull damage.
3 points. I'll make a note of it.
Kira.
So we're down to 12 out of 15. Okay, so first question. We had already paid for the fuel, so I'm guessing the ship is
Yes.
refueled already.
It's fully refueled.
Great. So the thing that she was doing is, even though Mother Brain is not quite functioning yet, she is trying to get in some astral coordinates so we can hop out of here.
Yeah, this is going to be a intelligence, tech or science, and yeah, both those. I will say that even on a success, like a full success, it will still take another round to do so.
Yeah, I understand, because I'm working with a partially functional MB here right now.
Think of it as basically a success. Mixed success is 1. A complete success is 2, and you have to basically get 4 checks.
Makes sense. Quick question: what would a crit be?
It would be 3.
Crit would be 3. Then I'm not going to push it. I have a 6 and a 4 on the dice right now, but it's no matter what, it's 2 more turns, and I feel fairly confident about full successes with her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you said 4 altogether. So
I did, yes.
So I'm not going to risk it for that. Maybe I should have, but
you did. It's still a full success. It's still 2 knocked off as
Yeah,
you begin
it's
to
2.
sort of calculate.
Okay. Hey, so I'm getting some coordinates punched in, and we'll talk about some trust issue things later, I guess. But yeah, let's do this. It's gonna be another few seconds, so just try to keep the missiles off of us.
Can
Jack,
do.
anything you'd like to do?
Was that for Ash or for
For
me?
Jack.
Okay. Well, I want to pop over to Malorus and be like, I'll take it over, Malorus. Good work there.
Please do.
Yeah, great job, man.
Please do. Just do it, please. Don't.
All right, so we just got to keep this guy off of us. Stay around for a couple more until we get out of here. Play it safe.
Okay, he's gonna fire another
got it.
torpedo.
All right, so I'm gonna zoom right up straight as close as I can to his ship, so I give him a big, beautiful smooch of death right in his fucking face. So I'm gonna
trying
go
to ram him?
right up straight for his cockpit and unload
Drive
him.
by.
Yeah, but head on, ramming. Not
Trying
ramming.
to ram him. His ship is the same size as yours.
Okay, I don't want to ram him then, but I want to go right up close, zooming straight for him, unloading into his face, and then pull away at the last moment.
He's gonna fire another. He's usually shooting at you this entire turn. His point defense will be active. So make me a agility.
I mean, still piloting, right? I mean,
Still piloting, unless he's okay. So,
all right.
what are you trying? One second before you roll. What is your intent with this?
Just to do a lot of damage to him, to hurt him.
Trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
So you'd need to make. The guns are manned by Ash.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll just want to pull in real close to give Ash the perfect shot of his cockpit.
Okay. Then yeah, make me agility piloting. Coming in danger close. This is reckless.
Nice. Okay. It's a big bad +3 with piloting. Let's do it. Ooh.
piloting means you get to re-roll one of the dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to. It's a 4 and a 5 +3, so 12 total.
12. Yeah. You.
So I'm gonna just zoom straight at him, get right to his face, and then be like, all right, as soon as we're right, point blank. All right, Ash, give him everything.
Yeah, you're in a good position to just unload on this ship. You're in a prime spot. You've passed by his defenses. You're dodging rail fire and EM waves. You're in close quarters. Ash. Well, we're very back at the top now. Ash, Mal, who wants to go next?
Let's say Ash. I got something I want to do with Mars.
So, yeah, I guess it's not going to do as much as we hope, but I'll take the shots, I guess.
Yeah. Agility.
Yep. 13.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I rolled a 6 and a 5. I was so close to the crit.
Question: he also has an ability that lets him add extra damage, right? So
+2.
even
Yep.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically 1d6, I think, right?
Well,
Plus
you're
damage?
You're
Yeah.
rolling 2d6 and you take the lower of the two.
Right. Okay. And then I'm adding the +2 for Deadeye.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Lowest is a 4, +2 is 6.
Yeah, you just begin to you see explosions along the length of his hull. It's not a killing blow, it's not a crippling blow, but he is damaged.
Aha.
He has a lot of armor.
Hmm.
So this is not a fight we can win ship to ship.
You could absolutely.
When it gets to Kira's turn, she's gonna ask a question that's gonna be a question I've been wanting to ask. So
Yeah.
But I don't think it's her turn yet. I think it's Mal
It
first.
can whoever goes next, it doesn't really matter. Turn
Yeah,
order.
you're good. I'm still thinking whether or not what I want to do is even going to work. So go ahead.
Well, go ahead and ask your thing.
Okay, I'm going to contact Saul. Saul was his name, right?
Yes.
Whoa.
Going to contact him.
Okay.
Mentally.
Saul.
You're gonna give some cool insults and like make fun of him.
Insult.
Are you doing it
Yeah.
psychically?
Yeah, I don't even need a communicator for this anymore. Just
Yeah,
gonna do it
you're
psychically.
within range.
Hey,
200 kilometers.
Saul.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right, so is any of this really worth it? I get that you're mad, but it's kind of a give or take in our life, you know? You kind of didn't tell us what we were getting into. We didn't tell you what we were doing. It's just, I
You
don't know. I
straight
think
up lied to me. You straight up sent me the coppers.
And we
You defrauded
nearly-
me.
and
You
we
took my
nearly
information.
even buy your bioweapon. I mean, come on. We can't really trust somebody after we're nearly eaten. Would you?
I think at this point, this is the role point. The argument. Yeah, this is gonna be a willpower manipulation.
What I do best. That's a 4. And that's another 4 for a total of 10. I ain't gonna push it.
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, pushing it would do no good anyway. So
It can only make it worse.
Yeah, I'd need a 6 and a 6. Right.
You say to them, it's like, at a point.
So bygones be bygones. Don't have to kill us. We don't have to kill you.
I ain't gonna kill you, but I'm gonna take your ship. Payment.
I know. I think Kira and Jack still have turns.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I'm hoping to delay him a little bit so he stops firing at us.
I would like Kira to go before Jack, if that's at all possible, because I might be setting you up for something really dumb or really awesome. Like, we're either getting away or we're gonna die. That at your turn.
All right.
That's
Well, I
what's
like
gonna
those
happen.
options.
Hell
I
yeah.
like one of them a lot better than the other.
So
Sounds
here's,
reckless to me.
here's the communication that you get from Kira. Okay, so here's the thing. It's a bit lost to antiquity. So I'm not 100% if this was something in pop culture or if it is something that actually happened in a real battle. But it's called the Holdo maneuver.
Oh, no.
What it's going to require is that you fly our ship straight at his ship, and I'm going to jump us into hyperspace at the same. I don't remember if it's called hyperspace in this game. I think it's hyperspace. something like
Yeah, it
that.
doesn't really matter.
I'm going to jump us into the hyperfield at the same time. It should destroy a ship. Now, if I miscalculate it, it's going to probably destroy everything. But you know, it would be badass.
Jack's like, you're right. It would. Let's fucking do it.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to make the required tech roll, for, if that makes sense. This is part of the astronaut coordination. You know what I mean?
It is, but the fear behind you're doing it on is like pop culture.
No.
I don't know if tech. I don't know if it's, I think it's definitely tech. I don't know if it's intelligence or willpower because I don't know if you believe this or not.
I think she has no reason to not believe it. I mean, she doesn't have emotions, you know.
Yeah, but you're basing it on pop culture. That sounds like a leap of faith. to me,
It's
at least.
also,
Well,
I'll
but
just
she
say,
doesn't know that she's basing it off on of pop culture.
Okay,
this is
that's right.
Jack's
Yeah,
favorite
we'll
of,
do
like-
intelligence.
Look, the fact is, if she fails this, we're gonna all explode, right? I mean,
I think here's the thing. On a success, we will never know the fates of the crew. On a mixed success, we might know something bad. On a critical success, we'll know something good.
all right. Is everybody else okay with that? All right. So you're basically giving us a Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid ending, is what you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, we know what happened to that. Let's hope we get a better ending. Come on.
All right. Well, so far I'm at a mixed success because I rolled a 5 and a 1. I am going to re-roll 1, obviously. And there will be no crits. Sorry, everyone. 5 and a 3 and a 2. That does bring me to 10, so it is a success.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Complete
All right.
success.
So I have. Well, there's 2 points of this because Rattlesnake Jack also has to execute the piloting.
Oh,
so there's
yeah.
the second step to this. All right, I have the coordinates punched in and accounting for the fact that we're pretty much starting our jump going straight through another ship. It's up to you, Jack.
All right, Jack, like, he pulls back the throttle and,
And
like,
really quickly before all that, Fido pops up on your screen.
Fido!
I believe in you, sir.
Thanks, Fido. And I'll pull the throttle back and be like, all right, guys, Fido, you too. Outlaws to the end, and I push it down. All right, so it's agility?
This is agility pilot.
Is it reckless?
Oh, this is reckless. Yeah, this is reckless as hell.
It's
Oh, yeah.
insanely
That's great.
reckless.
Okay, it's a 6 and a 4 plus 3, 13.
You want to go for the crit?
Yeah, if you go for the crit, we might know what happens to us.
Go big or go home.
Here's the thing.
You can't even mix success this.
Yeah.
Like that no matter what, you get a success. If you re-roll and you get a 1, you've got a 6 and a 1 and a 3. So push
Okay.
it.
All right, yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to reroll that 4. It's a 5, so not a crit, but it's a 14 total.
It's a 14 total.
Yeah, so not a crit, but 14.
You turn to the ship, and you guys can all feel the acceleration sort of pushing you back onto where you're at as you the all familiar jump into hyperspace, transit space, slipstream. Who cares what it's
Hold
called?
space.
Hold space. There's just a flash as your ship careens through the excitement, as it were. I'm gonna roll these. This is your damage.
Okay.
Your ship vanishes in the space. Only you knew where you were headed, and even then it was haphazard. You don't know how far you were going. You don't know if your ship ever ran out of fuel, and you drift in the dark spaces between the system, trapped forever, out of contact with anybody. What you do know is the news sources got all the way out to you. The excitement detonated with cataclysmic force, sending pieces raining down across Dragonara. Large portions careen, the Gold Striker decimated. Nobody
No.
was harmed.
Oh, that's good.
The orbital defenses warnings were able to get people evacuated from the cities as they sort of careened down. The Salted Bay is gone. And there's just a rain of stardust and shrapnel across the evening sky of Dragonara as just the imprint of a streak of light remained there for a couple hours, maybe a day or so afterwards. Stark reminder that someone actually tried the Holdo maneuver.
Can that spark
Successfully.
of light be in the shape of a phoenix?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Yes, it is a phoenix as it sort of plumes outwards, the wings sort of curling in, the head straight forward as you vanished into darkness. Now, whether the crew of the Phoenix has ever heard again, the legend still persists, that of the night the Phoenix caught flame and rose once more over the skies of Dragonara.
Whoa.
Legendary ship lost to the ages. That's where we end the story.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
As your crew escaped, 8,000 credits more in your pocket.
Yeah, that's fuck off forever money. I
That's-
don't care.
Yeah, we get to
I'm
go
going.
buy
I'm
new
fucking
lives,
off.
maybe.
MB
Yeah,
can buy a
and
space
outlaw
station
life,
inside
who
of it and do
knows?
whatever she
Oh
wants.
yeah.
yeah, I mean, like, even if we did survive it, like, Kira doesn't want to come back, being Kira. Like, it's like we've got to hide ourselves, Like,
Yeah.
because she knows she's just going to keep getting repossessed, and the last order she was given was defend the ship. So
But we may never know. It is
That's
now.
true.
It's
we could be in liminal space.
You could appear in one of our many shows in the future. The crew of the Phoenix appear, and you're like, where the hell are we? And then vanishing.
Yeah.
But
And you guys did it. You escaped. Did you overcome great adversaries?
yes.
Hell yes.
Yes.
All around.
Did you learn something new about this universe?
There is
Yes.
a psychic
Yeah.
tool called the Chlorfact.
And did you get paid?
Hell
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
in this game. We got paid in the last one.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah, you got paid.
Okay.
Yeah,
We got
that's three more
away with the money.
experience for the rest of you.
We got away with the
we'll
money.
level up.
Post-mortem level up.
Postmortem
Yeah.
leveling up in liminal space.
Oh man, that
I
was
mean-
awesome.
I know that we don't know necessarily what happened to them because this was the Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid ending, but still. I was just like, am I going to wheel out the Holdo maneuver? Am I going to be that dumb? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be that dumb.
Here's the thing. Each of you can have your own head cannon. I'll have my own head cannon. And here's the thing, they're all correct.
They are
Yeah.
all correct. Also, didn't she die doing the Hobo maneuver?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
The whole point is that it's a
for
it is
suicide
a-
attack.
Yeah.
It's a suicide attack. And like I said, it's semi lost to history. So that was some of the information. Number one, Kira didn't know that it's a movie. Number two,
Right.
she didn't know it was a suicide run.
I just
Ugh.
could there be like a mid-credit scene with some old guy that looks strangely familiar to Rattlesnake, to Jack, explaining the Phoenix and the way that it blew up and it looked like a bird to a young Fred Savage, and then closing the book.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
And
Sure,
that's
why
the
not?
That's-
story.
Literally, that's all I could see. I was like, this was just so exaggerated with at the end that I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. This the whole legend of the Phoenix is this entire
not how
show
it-
told from Rattlesnake.
It's just because it was told this way. It probably
Yeah,
was a
well,
lot
few
clumsier.
Exaggerations, throws in the telling.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Oh my god! And especially when you're saying that, oh, I didn't know they were part of a movie. I was like, yes, that's what I was thinking. It was so exaggerated. Oh, okay. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much for this. That was very enjoyable for me. Hopefully, people that are watching it was very enjoyable for you folks, obviously. So make sure and check out all these beautiful humans like social media and some of the things that they all do outside of here. So make sure and check those out. So we're tagged on Twitter and Facebook and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean there's some, but they'll return. These humans will be back for other
Oh,
strange
we're gonna be back soon.
strange
Scooter.
stories. Yeah. So
Should I
Very
pitch
excited.
the next? Should I pitch the next?
we
thing?
will get there. We don't know yet. So it will.
I
be,
know. We're doing the game.
Yeah, we have something kind of in the pipe that's planned. So.
Yeah, so we have something planned. I think we're coming back in what, 2 weeks? Is that what we're doing, or
Yeah, we're coming
Yeah.
back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
with something very dreadful.
So we will come back in 2 weeks. We're going to take a week off. There might be some changing of some people, and maybe missing one of our beautiful humans for a little while because we have stuff to do. Because we can't play games for a living, or can we?
I wish.
And most certainly try.
That's what I'm trying. So.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Chris Wolf and Olivia Gulen for putting together Offworlders so that we can play in your universe. Thank you so much for Patrick to putting all this craziness together. And of course, Nick, Michael, Marvin, Kat for
I'm
always
Kat.
being here and very true to their characters. Very much so. So it means a lot for the story. And it makes it a lot easier for people that are running the story. They just create the world and we play together. And we can do that outside of here, right? We don't have to wait till this, every single Tuesday or whenever you guys get along with your you see them streaming online. You can play your own games. So join your own local communities for sure. Meetup.com is a great place to find a lot of people that do play together with board games, tabletop games, role-playing games. And of course, they usually link to some sort of Discord channel. Use Discord, guys. That it's a very close-knit community when you find the right one. So, with that note, until next time, make sure to pull up a chair and make time to tabletop. We will see you very, very soon.
Good night, everybody.
Au revoir, tout à l'heure.